Are you an YouTube influencer who has got millions of subscribers and millions of views in your videos, and your major source of income is YouTube? Then this video is going to be helpful for you, because in this video I am going to tell you about the next YouTube business model. So what is that? For that, stay tuned till the end of the video. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon, because I am going to give you valuable videos every week, and if you press the bell icon, you will get notified for all my useful videos. So without wasting much time, let's start. So as I was mentioning, that if you are a YouTuber and you have got millions of subscribers and millions of views, then you must know that what is the YouTube business model. But for the newcomer, like if you are a YouTuber and you have just started this year only, so for those people, I'll just let me just tell you about what is YouTube business model. So generally, for an YouTuber, if you have just started, you must have chosen a niche. If you have not, then please go and watch my niche video. Like, why should you choose a niche for your business? So for YouTube also, if you have if you have started your YouTube channel as a hobby, then you must not watch this. But if you have started YouTube as a business and if you want to earn money from YouTube, then you must watch that video, because there in that video I have discussed in detail that why you should choose a niche instead of like going here and there, like one fitness video, one cooking video, one whatever other video. So instead of that, create a niche, and not only niche, create a micro niche for your video. Like let me give you an example. Suppose you are you have started a cooking channel. So but if right now you have started a cooking channel, so there are lots of cooking channel who has millions of subscribers, millions of views, and you can't compete with them. So but if you create a cooking channel with have like specific kind of cooking, like suppose you are giving recipes which actually helps people to gain weight or lose weight, or maybe you are only giving a recipe recipes which actually help people get out of diabetes. So just imagine that your channel will not compete with the existing channel, and your micro niche will I mean, you can create very well market for you. So that's why you should choose a micro niche. So but in this video I am going to discuss about YouTube business model. What is YouTube business model and what you should choose to create a ecosystem in and around your YouTube. So the first thing I'll discuss with you, what is the current YouTube business model. So generally what people do, people choose a micro niche or niche. People start putting lot of videos, like weekly once, twice, thrice. Some people also give everyday ones. So depending upon your niche and your video content size, your like you are a full-time YouTuber or a part-time YouTuber, depending on all those things, generally at a frequency you give videos. So also you must know that that frequency should be fixed. Like it's very difficult to commit that that okay, every those, like if you are giving 3 days in a week, so that particular days you have to upload the video to get better ranking in YouTube, or to get fit into YouTube's logic. So that's one thing. Second thing is when you will start earning. That also most of us know that when you will get your first 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 hours of watch in the last 365 days. So then your YouTube will get monetized. You will receive a mail from YouTube, and you will start earning from the Google ad. So AdSense account, you will get the money. But that is actually compared to whatever, like if you ask any big YouTuber, so that amount is not very high compared to the other amount they are earning. So what are those other source of income? The first thing is affiliate marketing. So generally people put all those affiliate link in the description box, and whenever people buy from using those link, like then they get certain like 4%, 5%, depending on the product and depending on the website the link is used. They will get certain percentage of that revenue. So that is affiliate income. So that is also, it's not very high if your videos are not getting thousands of views every day, or you don't have millions of subscribers. So if you have that, then that income also will be a good source of income. The second, or I would say the third source of income from YouTube is the brand deal. That is even actually, that is the major portion currently from what YouTuber are earning money. So what is that? Like, suppose you are a fashion YouTuber, and you so then all those fashion companies, they may contact you for promoting their product, and depending upon your actually like how you do, like it's vary. Like some people first taste the product, and then they do the branding. So whatever that depends on your rules and regulation, and depending on that you can do the brand deals. So that is how YouTube influencer works. So but today's video is not about telling you the existing business model. Today's video I am going to tell you about what should be the next business model for YouTuber. So why first, the next point comes, why there is a need of next YouTube business model. So if you have heard that recently data policy changed, because of this changes, lot of social media channels, there are so many agitation, there are so many protests. Facebook has protested, WhatsApp has protested, then Google has told that they will obey this. So something like that. Twitter has also they are negotiating with the government. So we don't know when this data policy will change, when there may be some policy changes in the company also. Like what if YouTube has done some kind of policy change, and if your revenue from like your overall revenue is dependent on YouTube like more than 80%, then you will be heavily affected. So we all know that for any business, the main strategy is don't put all your eggs in the same basket. We all know that, and if you are doing the same mistake, then you may get affected heavily. I mean, though YouTube is a very big company, it will not change any policy all of a sudden, but we don't know. I mean, YouTube can do that. So what to do in that case? So the next thing I will tell you, that what should be your other source of income which you can do parallelly using the YouTube platform. I mean, if you can take leverage of YouTube platform and you can create the other source of income, so that you will not dependent on YouTube, I mean the way now you are. So what are they? The first thing is podcast. So you can actually create your own podcast. You can use BuzzSumo, you can use Anchor FM, or whatever. There are so many podcast platform are there where you can upload your podcast, and then you can upload it to the other channel like Apple podcast, Amazon Prime Music, Google Music. So all those there you can you can upload your podcast. So podcast is also a very good source of income. There also you can do brand deal. So even if you are doing some people also they do, like they upload the same content for YouTube as well as for the podcast. So even like that also you can do. Even like if you don't have much time, so you can do like audio plus video you can upload in YouTube, and you can extract the audio and upload in the podcast. So but in that case your dependency on YouTube will be reduced. And if some policy, because of some policy changes or any issues, your source of income gets reduced in YouTube, you will have additional source of income from podcast. So that is the first point. The second point is blogs. So yeah, I know that written blogs is not everyone's cup of tea, but if you are a content creator, then I think you will love to give like valuable inputs to your customer. So you can create a blog, you can use your own WordPress website. If you don't have any, you can use Medium or any open source blog platform. There you can put blogs, but if you want to monetize your blog, then you have to have a website where you will put your blogs and people will visit that, and that also you can monetize using Google Ads. So that will be another source of income which you can do parallelly YouTube. Like the same content, even similar content, not the same content, but similar content, you can write it down. You can outsource that also. You can tell people to watch your YouTube video and write it down for you. So if you are if you are generating high income from YouTube, you can outsource that task to any guy in Fiverr or some like other outsourcing companies. People will watch your content and they will write it down the blogs for you. you can directly upload that. So but when you will generate a lot of traffic from your website, you can monetize that with the help of Google. And also you can put your affiliate links in your website. So instead of putting like you are putting that in YouTube, that's very good, but parallelly you can put that in your website also. So that will be another source of income for your affiliate marketing also. The third thing is books. Yes, I think if you start writing all those blogs and you love that writing process, so you can actually write the books, whatever is your niche in your YouTube, the same content you can create books, and in that way also you can generate lot of revenue, lot of influencing like brand also, you can create your branding. So book writing is very important for all those like if you are a YouTube influencer, book writing would be one of the best branding hacks for you. So I have started my YouTube journey, not long back, but I have actually created all those parallel like source of influencing. Like I have started my podcast. I have already written a book which has got bestseller in Amazon. That is how to overcome your fear and start business. So and also I have my own website where I put blogs also. So my website is a place where I put all my podcast, all my blogs. Sometimes I put my YouTube link also. So that is kind of a home. And this YouTube podcast, sometimes I put my blogs in Medium also. So I put in the external site. From there I actually invite people in my website. The next part I will share with you, that will be the master stroke in that video. So what is that? That is your own product, service or coaching consulting. So suppose I am considering that you have selected your niche and micro niche, and if you are a big YouTuber, then you are known for your niche. I mean, suppose you are a fitness YouTuber, then there will be lots of people who are actually following you in your YouTube channel. But then how you are monetizing that influence? I mean, you don't have any of their email ID. So if YouTube suddenly stopped, I mean, just take the assumption that something happened and YouTube, that company actually stopped, then you are a influencer who has millions of subscribers, but you don't have anyone's email ID. So actually you are like, you can think that how much you are dependent on YouTube. But what if you have a course, you have a content or a consulting? For that you have an email list of thousands or millions of people. Then just think about the strength of your influencing. I mean, anytime you can shoot a mail, you can even if you are doing all those brand deals, you can do parallel, you can send a mail to them also, all the people you are helping with your valuable input. So that also is very powerful. So having an email list is must for all the influencer. And if you are new to create all those landing page and email marketing things, I have created a video, separate video for creating a very good landing page. You can go and watch that video, or else you can directly do some research and you can create your good landing page and you start collecting all those email lists. Build your own email list, because otherwise only if you just people will go and watch in YouTube, then actually you are not monetizing your effort fully. So that is my biggest, I mean, that should be the biggest takeaway from this video. So build your own email list. So you can create any lead magnet and you can collect the lead, and then you can offer your own product or your own services, or if you are a coach or consultant, you can offer that. The next come benefits. Already I was discussing that what is the benefit of this model. Suppose first thing is you will have many source of income. So instead of only dependent on YouTube, you will have podcast, you will have blogs, you will have books, you will have own course content, you will have so many email you will have a big email list where actually you can connect with people, you can send mail to them. So all those things you can do. The second thing is you will have a community to nurture. So you will actually know who are those people. You can create a Telegram or WhatsApp group where you can directly contact them and talk to them. And it will be a better influencing medium compared to the YouTube. So YouTube is obviously required because that's a mass reach, and YouTube algorithm also helps you to reach new people. But take advantage of that algorithm, reach those new people, and then convert it into your the profitable business. And the last but not the least is your risk to any sudden changes, policy changes in YouTube is get reduced. So in your business, the portfolio is not only totally dependent on YouTube, it will be dependent on so many other platform also. So let me know what is your biggest takeaway from this video, and what did you like about this, and if you have any suggestion, any comment, please mention in the comment box. And see you, bye.